Hello, dear friends. In this video, we will talk about our children's depression and how we can figure it out. And so, open the door to development for your child. The meaning of giftedness. It is undeniable that gifted individuals play a key role in the progress of society. This unique population possesses reserves that exceed conventional standards. Modern psychological research is focused on the identification of giftedness in children, which makes the task of theoretical definition of this concept more relevant. It is important to realize that gifted children possess extraordinary intellectual, creative, and other abilities. These individuals are capable of solving complex problems that face the development of mankind. Identifying giftedness in children is necessary to maximize their potential through training, education, and providing psychological support. Don't miss the opportunity to learn more about the meaning of giftedness in a child, its characteristics, and the need to identify it. Watch the video to the end to open the door to your child's full development. Discovering talent, understanding and defining childhood giftedness in modern times. Giftedness is often reduced to mental abilities beyond the average. However, this definition often loses the essence of giftedness itself. Often the words gifted and talented are used interchangeably, creating confusion. But it is important to distinguish between these terms and avoid using them ineffectively interchangeably. What is child giftedness? In psychology, this concept is interpreted as a special degree of development of a child's personal abilities. We can say that giftedness is a quality of the psyche that unites the natural data embedded in the kid. The modern world takes an active interest in giftedness, both in the scientific and public spheres. But not everyone who is considered a genius is gifted from the point of view of science. Giftedness is a feature that allows an individual to achieve exceptional results in their activities. Gifted children, with extraordinary mental results, are of great interest to researchers. Their outstanding level of intelligence and good upbringing put them out of dependence among their peers. A child's giftedness manifests itself in various forms of activity, sometimes unrelated to studies. From an interest in technology to writing poetry, it is important to see giftedness in a broad context, including initiative and engagement in everyday activities. Unlocking talent, unique traits of gifted children. For a long time, psychological research on childhood giftedness has been lacking in our country. However, with the use of a variety of methods, it has been possible to expand our knowledge considerably. Identifying giftedness in childhood is challenging because it is not always easy to isolate individual characteristics without being influenced by age. Most gifted children have characteristic traits that set them apart from their peers. They usually have curiosity, a high degree of exploratory activity, and a developed sense of fairness that is evident from an early age. These children perceive a lack of information as painful, striving to internalize and process whatever is available. Restricting their activity can cause negative reactions and neuropsychiatric disorders. Gifted children are highly demanding of themselves, often set themselves ambitious goals, which are not always realistic at the moment. This can lead to emotional stress and instability in behavior. They show impatience with peers whose abilities are at a lower level of development. Characteristics of gifted children. Maturity of reflection and responsibility. Gifted children have an amazing ability to observe and analyze cause and effect at an early age. Their conclusions are the result of independent reflection. With an excellent memory, they successfully apply their knowledge in various fields and skillfully categorize information. One of the characteristic features of gifted children is an extensive vocabulary, which allows them to create complex syntactic constructions and clearly formulate questions. With enthusiasm, they study dictionaries, encyclopedias, invent words reflecting their imaginary events and concepts. In some children, math ability overrides interest in reading, indicating a special level of interest rather than an inability to read. Research suggests that gifted children may have exaggerated fears because they are able to imagine many dangerous scenarios. They also face the problem of peer rejection, which can lead to a negative perception of their own personality, making them more withdrawn and detached. Therefore, psychologists recommend that gifted children socialize with their peers from a very early age for their full development. On our channel, Practical Psychologist, Mr.Gun Masks of Child Depression, subscribers will be able to familiarize themselves with the main advanced methods of practical psychology, get advice related to the upbringing of children of different ages. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and mark your visit with a like. Thank you.